So surprisingly, last season for the Rockets, Steven Adams was one of the most impactful players. In the plus-minus category, he was plus 172 in the regular season, plus 44 in the postseason, which actually led the entire team. And of course, the double big pairing of Steven Adams and Alperen Sengun had a lot to do with their success. But the thing is, we didn't see that until January 8th, the second half of the season. The only time they would be on the court together in the first half of the season was for situational spots, like end of the half situation, only one defensive possession left, stuff like that. But my goodness, when they let that double big lineup loose, it was dominating. So in the regular season, 162 minutes, a plus 31.6 net rating, 127.9 offensive rating, 96.3 defensive rating, a rebounding percentage of 68.1. To put that in perspective, the Cavaliers led the league at 53.7 rebounding percentage. And of course, the Rockets were right there as a team, 53.6%. The reason they work so well is because those two are elite at the little things. They pride themselves in doing the dirty work. Offensive rebounding talent, according to Basketball Index, Sengun was graded A+, 11th out of 569 qualified players. Guess what? Steven Adams was ranked number 1 as an offensive rebounding talent. This is how they were able to stay afloat offensively. Even if they were missing shots, they were grabbing the rebounds and going right back up with it. Teams just could not match up with the physicality and size of this double big duo. Let's go over more of the dirty work. Let's stick with Steven Adams. So screening talent on Basketball Index, he was graded A+, 6th out of 566 qualified players. Sengun is right there in that aspect. He was graded A and 40th out of 566 players. I think this aspect of their game will be really useful next to a player like Kevin Durant. Consistently, they will be screening tougher defenders off of him so he can get to his sweet spots, aka the mid-range region, where he shot 53% last season. But also, think of the size that is going to be on the court. Kevin Durant is basically another 7-footer, so realistically, they're playing 3 7-footers. And we got a taste of this jumbo big lineup, I will call it. Adams, Sengun, Jabari Smith Jr. only played 87 minutes together last season, but my goodness, was it successful. 133.5 offensive rating, 89.9 defensive rating, a plus 43.6 net rating. Also, in the postseason, they played 55 minutes together as a big three, plus 34 net rating, 115.6 offensive rating, 81.6 defensive rating. It's going to be very fun to see what Udoka decides to do because he has a lot of options in terms of lineups. I mean, he can go with the foursome of Jabari Smith, Kevin Durant, Steven Adams, and Sengun every now and again. Throw in Amen Thompson to be the point of attack defender, and you got size everywhere, and allow Kevin Durant to man that unit offensively, just getting screens from Sengun and Adams and living in the mid-range, kicking out to Jabari Smith Jr., hitting Amen Thompson in the short corner. There's so many options to have supreme length and size on the court for this team. And the thing about Kevin Durant, he's still a great interior defender despite his age. Rim protection, Basketball Index last season, A. Rim disruption, A-. Rim deterrence, A+. Help defense talent, B. Post defense, A-. He also consistently has great synergy with his big men on offense. Last season, his most assisted teammates were Nick Richards and Jusuf Nurkic. The season before that, for total points created, his leading teammate was Jusuf Nurkic pretty easily. And then the year before that, his last half season in Brooklyn, the leading teammate easily was Nick Claxton. This is another big reason why I believe Alperen Sengun is set to have a career year, because Kevin Durant's going to make the game way easier for him offensively. But also he complements him defensively as well, because he also provides elite rim protection. But back to what I was saying, Kevin Durant is great in two aspects of playmaking. Number one, passing creation quality, an estimate of expected efficiency on shots created for teammates factoring in location and other key factors. He's graded A+. So basically, he's consistently creating easy shots for his teammates. Ranked 15th out of 564 in that category. And then passing versatility, an estimate of range on types of passes a player makes. Players with higher values are expected to be able to make more kinds of playmaking reads. He's graded A+ once again, ranking 16th out of 564 qualified players. Next season, I'm going to be focused on Kevin Durant and Şengün to see how that pairing is doing for each other. On top of that, I want to see some triple big lineups with Şengün, Steven Adams, and Kevin Durant. Also, what does a full season of playing Adams and Şengün lineups look like? Do NBA teams eventually figure it out, or does it get more scary and more dynamic? These are the questions I want to answer. Let me know your thoughts below in the comment section and leave a like if you enjoyed. Have yourself a great day and peace out.